Yes, people, how are we doing? So, we came back from the 0-0 draw against Brighton, which was very depressing. It's going to be difficult for Europe, in my opinion, but we'll go more in depth. But I just want to say justice for the 96. What happens? Like, it's devastating, isn't it? What happens?
It is.
But we have to live on from it, and like justice for the 96. What happened over 30 years ago?
I know. You shouldn't go to a football game and not come back, but is what it is. So
Yeah. So just thought to raise awareness for that, basically, just to start the video off. But let's go in more in depth of the preview against Tottenham.
Yeah.
Two biggest ball jobs in the league, I've got to say. I'm sorry, but we are though.
Mate, you're absolutely right there.
Yeah, but I hate to say it, but we are.
I know.
We've got so many similarities.
It's true. It's so true. We're so similar over all fronts and everything. So yeah.
So, Aidan, how confident are you going into this? Obviously, we're at home and our home form is shite, but we're against a Tottenham side who are just shite overall, home or away.
I'm more confident than I was against Brighton, just fully because there was more players fit than there was against Brighton. We might actually have an okay bench compared to what we did, on Monday night. It's two teams that are very rusty at the moment. Do you sort of get where I'm coming at right now? Both teams, even though Jose does play negative football, when you look at our last result in the FA Cup, what was that, 5-4, something like that? So
yeah,
personally, I do think there'll be goals, even though Jose plays negative football, because I feel like we'll both be coming at, we both want to be fighting now. For we know that personally, I don't think either teams will be getting Champions League football next year. We'll be fighting out to get in the top six. Us, Tottenham, Liverpool.
I think Liverpool's got it in the bag. I thought there was one point where both they got their momentum from the Arsenal game, didn't they? I thought Liverpool was going to fuck it up. It would neither be Everton, Liverpool, Tottenham, but I think Liverpool sealed that for top six at least. And it's neither Everton or Tottenham. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be either team, isn't it?
Yeah,
Would you be? Go on.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be an even game as well. I mean, we're both on poor form right now, so going into it, it's evenly matched. I think. Overall, I think we've just got the edge, and I think we can win. But
yeah.
we're going to win the hard way. I think we're not going to.
Yeah.
We're not going to cruise past them. Let's be honest. But
no,
you look at the Crystal Palace game. We created loads of chances. Now I understand the squad that we took to Brighton, but we still had the class in the second half to create chances. But we didn't, did we? Brighton were. I'll fully put my hands up and say, Brighton were all over us because they were
dominated. Yeah.
Dominated the game. I think.
I just want to say, I really want that Basuma in that Everton midfield. I tell you what a ball.
Where do we put him? Liverpool won him as well, apparently, for a replacement for Wijnaldum. Also, can I just say a big thank you to everybody. Me and Alfie much appreciated what happened on Monday night. The game was shit, but we got over 1.4 thousand people watching that live stream.
We've ever
First watch time we've ever done.
It's not just 1.4k, lads. We got like 40 viewers, an average of 30 to 40 viewers during the whole stream, which I just want to say.
Big up you all. Cheers. That we really appreciate.
There's currently 8 people on the stream, by the way, and it was announced 10 minutes ago that we was actually going to go on live. So all of these 8 people are legends for tuning in. So let's go on to the injury crisis then. Jordan Pickford, Allen, Joshua King, Andre is available for Tottenham's game. I hope Jordan Pickford, Allen, and maybe Josh King to start this game. I really want to see Josh King. I just want to see how he would cope.
This is his big chance now. If Calvert-Lewin is out and Carlo's not lying this time, not try getting Jose's head, this is his chance. Now he's going to be if he's big up Lewis, by the way. Because has King started a game for Everton personally?
No,
No, he hasn't. So this is his big chance now
I
to
don't
step
think
up.
he's played over 60 minutes, if I'm
No,
being honest.
this is his time to prove himself now.
Yeah.
Let's see why we brought him in. We've seen glimpses of him at Bournemouth. He had that breakout season, and then obviously last season with Bournemouth he didn't do as well, but neither did the likes of Ryan Fraser, even Callum Wilson. So, but yeah, this is his big chance now. But in your opinion, do you think Carlo's been playing mind games with Jose, or do you actually think he's injured? Because obviously they weren't picking.
This is what I mean. Right, let's just get on to the injury crisis. Who was definitely out for the game.
Yeah.
Well, not definitely, but for adults and people who are out altogether. DCL, Yerry Mina, Fabian Delph, and Bernard will be available for next week.
I mean, Bernard's a big bonus for us for next week.
Yeah.
I think
People really criminally like. I don't know why he gets the slate. I really like him as a football player.
Mate, same. We've seen what he did against United. We've seen his capabilities. Yes, at times. I understand because sometimes he doesn't start and he has to come into games, and it's quite difficult for a player like Bernard to come into games. He needs to grow into the game. We see it when he starts for Everton. He starts off quite slow, but he comes into it. When he comes on for the last 20 minutes, he's a bit slow, but overall, I personally think he's better than Iwobi. So it's a better option going forward instead of Iwobi.
That's what I think.
So yeah.
I still think, I don't know why people slate Bernard. What's he ever done to us? Has Bernard moaned at us once? No, he hasn't.
And he's been through a tough time, hasn't he? So it's good to see him.
He has and all with his mental health. So yeah. I hope everything is doing well with Bernard and all. I think he'll be out because of that precaution and all. So.
And he scored, didn't he, in the FA Cup? Yeah, he did. He scored that great goal against Spurs.
5-4 against Tottenham.
Let's not forget that.
Exactly.
We don't speak about these goals. That was a cracking goal. So on his day, give him a chance. He'll score for us. So, yeah. Happy days.
Let's go on to DCL then. Interesting one, this, isn't it? Personally, I said to Aidan off stream that I think Carlo is playing mind games with Jose Mourinho. The reason for that is, Mourinho is a bottle job, and I think he's past his time at managing clubs and stuff like that. That's my opinion anyway, because you've seen it. After 3 seasons, he bottles it, but with Tottenham, with the first season, how many, I think it's his first season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his first season.
Who's first season? Whose first season?
Mourinho's.
It's his second season. It's his second season with Spurs.
Maybe it's 1.5 anyway, because I think Poch was managing half of those times. I think Mourinho's just past his managerial career, if I'm being honest. I think he's harsh on the players. I just think he's not that type of manager to be around with. And you see with Harry Kane rumours, he doesn't want to be at Tottenham because of Mourinho, and if Tottenham don't even make it in the top 4, he wants to leave. That might be paper talk. Don't guarantee me on that. It's going to be a lot of money because of Corona and stuff like that. He's going to be over 150 million. But I still think DCL might shock us to come back. So clip it up. DCL might be back.
Big for us, because that's who we were missing against Brian. Yes, he missed chances against Crystal Palace, but that was an off day for him. Hopefully, he's back with the goals for us.
And hopefully, we will get the support for Richarlison, because you've seen him in no man's land against Brighton.
I know, it was... Oh, mate, he just wasn't...
How many touches did he have?
Mate, it wasn't a lot. He wasn't in the game at all. And to be fair to him, he didn't get much of the ball.
Yeah. So let's go on to a Tottenham perspective now then. Do you think they've got a chance against us, and how can they hurt us?
Of course they do. Going forward, I think they're a bit like us. They are a threat going forward. You know that with Harry Kane and Son.
Yeah.
They're a bit like us. Defensively wise, I think Alderweireld's past it, if I'm being honest with you. Aurier and Doherty aren't the best of right backs. I know we've got a current situation with Coleman. But you look at Coleman against Palace; he was one of our best players. Left back wise, I'm not sure on Reguilón. I think he's decent, but he's not as good as Digne. I think everyone knows that. Really,
Yeah.
really. I think we gain the edge of them, defensively wise. But going forward, you can't miss out Harry Kane, and Harry Kane's been deadly this season. Goals, and he's added an assist to his game this season, which is big for him.
Yeah.
Son as well, getting a goal against United. He's on form, even though the actual team itself aren't on form. Son's on form. So they have got a threat. Personally, I wouldn't put it past them if they beat us. But it's one of them games. It's going to be unpredictable with both teams in bad form. Personally, I think it's going to be 1-1. It's going to be.
I think it's got a draw written all over it, mate.
I know 1-1, 0-0. I just can't. It's going to be a close one, but I'm very much looking forward to the game, and it's going to. I know we say this after every game, but I think this is really going to decide our season. I know we say that quite a lot, but it's true.
Lads, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. We fucking got 2 points against fucking Palace and Brighton Hove Albion. We got 2 points out of a possible 6.
It's not good, is it? I mean, if you want to be getting Europe, it's not great, is it? But
would you take the Conference League itself seventh place?
I mean, it's personally, I don't see the point in this ornament. I preferred how it was with 7th going into the qualifiers, trying to qualify for Europa League. I just don't see the point in it. I think it's a bit of a stupid idea because it's going to be a piss pot for the Premier League teams. Because you look at the other leagues, you look at the Bundesliga, you look at League 1. League 1's a great example. Look at the teams in League 1. There's maybe 4 or 5 teams, and then you've got teams like Saint Etienne, Nice. We could beat them. I'm not being funny, but I think it's one of them. I think realistically, it should be the old way back in Europe, but that's what makes it even worse for me now because you've got to try get top 6. Realistically, if 7th, you're like sound, Right now, I'd say we could get 7th.
But you have to play more games during the week.
I know, and that's the thing as well. Personally, maybe we're not right for Euro because of the squad depth we've got at the moment. That's been a big factor.
We haven't got the squad.
That's been a big factor on our season. That's been a big factor on our season.
So would it be good if we miss out on Europe? That's the question.
Personally, I think Europa League would be great. I think we get the summer. Carlo would get another summer, get the players that he wants in, but it's the players that we still got left on contracts. Players that we still can't get out the club. For 2 seasons now, we've been trying to get Tosin out the club, and he's now injured again. Do you know what I mean? There's little. We're trying to. This is what I don't get about Everton. We sign these not terrible players, but they're not good enough for Everton. And we put them on, poxy wages, good wages.
140k a week.
And, giving them like 4 or 5 year contracts. Like, there's just no need for it. Do you know what I mean?
You can name them all. Balassi, Shentossen, Sandro.
No, I don't want to go into the list. Mate, the list is that long. It's a joke. But other news coming through this week as well is Max Aaron's £30 million, something around that price, which makes sense. Get it now. Get him in the club now. Obviously, it looks like Norwich are going up this season, so I thought they'd be maybe asking for 50, but they're asking for 30. Happy days, Also, big up.
Second next to Ben Godfrey will be signed. Ben Godfrey, Yerry Mira, Lucas Dean at the back, playing flat back 4, 3 in midfield of Allen, Decore, Basuma, up top, Richie, DCL, and Hammers.
Mate, I'll be honest with you. Big up to Kieran Dowell as well. He's having a decent season with Norwich.
Did you see that free kick the other day?
Mate, he's doing great for him. I'm happy that Norwich are going up. I want to see what he's like in that team. Oliver Skipp as well, who's on loan from Tottenham. He's a young lad. He was in the under-23 squad as well, so he looks decent as well.
It will be interesting how Norwich will cope with the Premier League this season.
I know, because they're usually that team that stay up for a season and go down. But they don't get the financial fees. They don't get money to spend. Do you know what I mean?
This is Tottenham. Why do I keep on saying Tottenham? Because we're doing a Tottenham preview. But this is the thing with Norwich, right? It's too hard in the Premier League for Norwich, but it's too easy in the Championship.
Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? I think they need new owners. I think they need to get spending. They need to do what Leeds have been doing. They've been spending. Got Rafinha in. He's unbelievable. But I think we're going a bit off topic here, aren't we? On the old
yes
Norwich.
But listen, But listen, talking more about Tottenham then. I don't know what Tottenham's team news and all that is, the injury crisis, but it's a Friday night. It's better than a Monday night, but we haven't played on a weekend since last month, which I'm honestly pissed off about, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can do the treble over Tottenham. Imagine we do the treble over Tottenham.
I know it'd be big, wouldn't it? It would be big. Usually they batter us.
Oh, it just says here, Tottenham have a fully fit team besides Ben Davis and Matt Doherty. So that's fucking brilliant.
That's great. So they'll have everybody and Dembele Lascelles. So our injury list is a joke, though, isn't it? Is Alan back, by the way, mate?
Alan's back, yeah.
Alan's back, which is big for us. I don't know if he'll start, but we'll have to wait and see. And
you know what? Carlo is that person to bench them.
I know he is, and he.
And another big thing about Jordan Pickford is back in net for Everton Football Club.
He's got a new trim, hasn't he? What's going on, lad?
He's copying Call the Dragon. I tell you what, just slip it back.
Yeah, slip it.
That's mental. His trim. I don't know why we're talking about individual players during this Tottenham preview, but hey, it's not much really to talk about other than the two bottle jobs itself, Everton and Tottenham. So I just want to get your prediction for the top six then. Well, don't give me a prediction for top six. Who's going to get 6th and 7th?
Liverpool, West Ham.
Really?
6th and 5th, yeah.
No, I said 6th and 7th. Or did I say 6th and 5th? Shit.
If you said 6th and 7th, I'll go Liverpool and Everton.
Yeah.
But if it's 5th and 6th, I'm going West Ham. I think they will dip in form, but they'll stay in and around.
But Leicester do the same with the final 10 games,
I think they've just got enough this year. I think they've just got enough. They've got Maddison back, so I think they've just got enough.
It's Harvey Barnes. What else? Yeah, so it's a massive thing that Jordan Pickford will be back. And let's see if Josh King will make a start. Probably not. He'll probably be like 500 to 1 on the bookies about him starting in the starting 11. I just hope Yerry Mina is back, but it says he'll be back next week with DCL, Fabian Delph and Bernard.
Oi, lad, the way this is going right now, Arsenal in good form, beating battering Slavia Prague, mate. Yeah. We've got Arsenal next week as well, so, Is 1 sec, just to inform you, it's on a Friday fucking night. Come on.
Brilliant. We haven't even played a weekend this fucking month.
I don't even know what football weekend is anymore. You know what I mean? It's better than Monday. Mondays are always miserable. There's the shit games to watch as well.
When you go to school, then it's match day and you just work.
Yeah.
Let me just check when our next weekend game is.
Also, Blues, put in comment section what you think the score's going to be as well. We'll read them out.
So our next weekend league game is on the 1st of May. Saturday, 3:00 against Villa, but I think that will probably change because of the time and Corona and stuff. But maybe I'm wrong. But let's get into the comments. Meanwhile, we'll wrap it up there. Lewis EFC says, "Come on, yes, Kevin lad. Everton's own up the fucking Toffees. Yes, Rio. Soive Collectibles. Hello, how are we? I'm good, mate. How are you doing, Aidan?
I'm doing sound.
Little intro there. All right, lads. Yeah, I'm boss. DCL is out, like I explained. I think he isn't, but I wouldn't surprise me if he's out. And don't forget, Carlo said he's resting them for the big games. I think he said for the Brighton game, he's resting the players for these big games. Jaden says Europe has gone injuries fucked and awful performances. This game will probably tell you whether we're going to get Europe or not, if I'm being honest, because our home form is shite as it is, and we are against Tottenham, who are the same level as us, which I hate to say, but we are.
Can I just say something? Clip it up now all you want. Personally, I'll say right now, we're not getting top 6. I think it's as simple as that. We have not got the consistency. West Ham are going to finish above us. Leicester, even if they do bottle it, they're still in the great position as they are now. They're not miles ahead of us, but they've got loads of points on us. Liverpool, I think they're going to keep the form running up now. They're not looking too bad. And for us on the other hand, with all these injuries, it all goes down to squad depth at the end of the day. Yes, we've had the injuries, but at the same time, this season, I think we'll look at that. We usually, in the summer, we just look at the starting 11 and strengthen there. But I think that in the summer, we'll be looking to strengthen on the bench as well now as well.
Predictions for the game. I'm going to go with 0-0. I don't think no one will score. I think we'll sit back. I think Tottenham will do the same thing when we attack. Because, Mourinho, after when, let's say Tottenham score, Mourinho likes to sit 6 men behind.
He does. That's the thing that's cost him, I think.
Too many.
When he was at the Chelsea days, he wasn't really playing as negative. But when you see it now, he did the same job at United.
Sits too many people.
Too negative. It's negative. It's like he's asking for pressure.
It showed in the FA Cup, mate.
Yeah, it did literally. And it showed you on the weekend with United. They 1-0 up. They sit back. They're just inviting pressure.
I'm an Everton fan. I don't like Bernard. He loses the ball too much. Same with Iwobi. The thing with Bernard is he's more creative, isn't he? And he can whip a ball in any day to save my life, save Aiden's life. He can. And
I think he had something a little bit different than Iwobi. He creates more chances, personally.
And don't forget, he was on a free transfer, and Iwobi was a panic buy for 35 million. So, even though Bernard is on high wages, by the way.
I think the score would be either 0-0, 1-1, or 1-0 to us.
Bernard's top person, yeah. I think it'll be 0-0. I just think that draw is written all over it.
0-0, or one of the teams will nick it late on. I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah, Bernard is great, small and innocent. Everton needs someone like Ian Nacho, a class second choice striker. That is a good point. Well made there, Tim. Who would you get as a second choice striker? Sorry to put you on the spot, but I've got any ideas.
Jeez, you put me right on the spot here. Nowadays market is a bit of an interesting one. Does it have to be Premier League, or can it be anywhere?
Any.
I'm not sure. I mean,
it's hard. Isn't it?
It's a hard one because there's loads of choices, but my mind's gone absolutely blank. I mean, I'm not sure. I'll be honest with you. It's a weird one. Like how Liverpool have got Divock Origi. I know it's not but it's a second option, isn't it?
Yeah. But you can say that about Jota because apparently one of my mates said at school Jota is better coming off the bench.
Yeah. I mean, would you go in? If Brentford didn't go up, would you go in for Ivan
Toney?
Yeah, I would, personally. And personally, he's quite versatile, isn't he? So, even if he just came on...
He's scoring every week.
There's guaranteed injuries, and he's definitely coming to the team.
And look at Ollie Watkins. Look how developed he's been in the Premier League. Why can't Ivan Toney do the same thing? Just like... Came up too much because nobody buys him in the summer. Then he'll go free next year. I said about Corona and financial fair play and stuff, so I think he'll probably stay.
What's called as well? Speaking on the subject of strikers, would you keep Moise Kean now, looking at the current situation, or would you keep, even if PSG are offering 60, would you still keep him?
No, sell him.
Sell him. Yeah, defo. I mean, he's going to want to start every week, and I'm still. I know there's mixed opinions. Mixed opinions on him.
Marcel Brands would have made from him, like 30 million profit. Bang. He scored how many goals for us and how many appearances and stuff. Look at that.
Mate, All I'm saying is, there's mixed opinions in him. All I'm saying is, I'm not sure on him only because of the fact of the team he's in. You know, we've not got Neymar and Mbappe in our team, creating chances for him. Do you know what I mean? We've got bloody Alex
Yeah.
Iwobi, Bernard. Yes, we may get players coming in the summer, but you know, they know Mbappe and Neymar, and the league's not great, is it? Yes, he's scoring. Yes, he's scoring in the. Yes, he's scoring in the Champions League, but you know, he's got the players around him to do that.
Either going to be 0-0 or 4-0. Harry Kane will tell us a new one. Remember when it was 6-2?
Yeah.
But that was ages ago. Kevin thinks we will win 1-0. Like Aidan says. It's going to be 0-0 or one of the teams will nick it. And Kevin thinks it'll be Everton, which I hope. Kevin, you do. It's going to be goalless game, not. It's not going to be a goalless game, not a hope.
What you call it? Is Kieran Rance on the? Is Kieran Rance on the live stream?
Yeah.
Oh, big up Kieran as well, getting 1.7k today as well, mate. He's moving.
Yes.
He's moving, isn't he? He's moving quite quick now on the old chart.
He's doing bits. He is absolutely. Hey, he's nearly a 2k in the space of fucking 2 months or something like that. So big up Kieran, my guy. Good to hear Mike do it. He's talking to EFC Graphics. Don't think he wants to play for us though. That's no problem, Kieran. So hopefully I'll come on for a watch along probably in the future. Anyway, and Aidan wants to tune in for a watch along or preview or some type, which you would like to do, won't you, Aidan?
Yeah, mate, sure.
I think we'll leave it there for the match preview. I just want to end it on. It's Slavia Prague 0, Arsenal 3, and Arsenal winning 4-1 on aggregate. They are doing bits.
They are, aren't they?
Saka is something special.
Thoughts go out with Aubameyang as well. I think he
caught malaria.
Yeah, so thoughts go to him at the moment as well.
Yeah, definitely. We'll get you on the channel one day, Aidan. Sorry, I've been busy.
No, mate, no worries. Understandable.
Up the Toffees, says Patrick. Well, he says, come on, the Toffees. But up the Toffees, come on. Hopefully for the 3 points, even though we say this every week and then fucking Everton bottle it. But we are against a bottle job.
Let us down. They let us down.
So we've got the same similarities. So it will go either way. Hopefully we will come on top since we've done the double already. So what's your score prediction? Even though I've probably fucking asked.
0-0 or 1-0.
Who's going to be the scorer if it's going to be 1-0?
Richarlison.
I thought he was going to say Carl John.
No.
Richarlison, boss.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for tuning in for the Tottenham preview for tomorrow night's fixture. I'm going to go with 0-0. I just don't feel confident at home, especially being at home. But listen,
understandable.
Yeah. Hopefully for the 3 points, like I say. But I just want to say, let's hope we get the views like we did the other night. So hopefully you can stay during the match. We got like 30 to 40 viewers on the stream, mate. As an average, and we hit.
I'm still shocked now.
I'm still shocked, mate.
Mate, it's boss. So can we keep that up,
Big ups to everyone.
Subscribe if you haven't already, and keep it up.
And we hit 400 tonight, baby. So that is absolutely sick. And also, and that's just boss. We'll leave it there on 400 subscribers. See you later, Toffees.
UTFT.